Mr. Saturday Night is a movie that came out in 1992, and yesterday was the first time that I saw this movie, thanks to Tubi once again. It marks the directing debut of Billy Crystal, who's also the lead actor in this movie. He plays as the stand-up comedian Buddy Young Jr., and the movie is about Buddy Young Jr. He becomes a television star with the help of his manager, whom his brother Stan. And Buddy is a comedian that he develops a big ego, and his relationship with Stan fractures because of his ego, because of the way he goes about things. And you could tell by one of the things that I like about movies are flashbacks. I use flashbacks when I make my short films, and this movie tends to do that on multiple occasions, especially in Act 1. But Buddy's ego was one of the biggest reasons why a lot of people, he basically pushed people away because of his ego. And Stan was one of those people that was very instrumental in his life, and it hurt their relationship, especially after Stan told Buddy that he's planning to retire. Buddy, he gives me the impression that he didn't respect Stan. He might have respected him in certain ways, but he mostly disrespected him from what I got when I first saw the movie. So they had their conflicts, and Stan just reached to a point where he said, "That's it, like it's over. I'm done doing your dirty work. I'm done, booking for you. I'm done doing all of this. It's time for me to move on." Stan was played by actor David Paymer. It's a solid cast because you have Billy Crystal, David Paymer, Helen Hunt, Ron Silver, Julie Warner. You also had cameo appearances from, what's his name? Oh yes, Jerry Lewis. He made a cameo appearance there. This movie has flaws. I don't find it funny, but I do respect the fact that it is like a love letter to the comedy industry. And I feel like this movie will resonate for aspiring comedians and stand-up comedians in general. One of the catchphrases of the movie is, "You see what I did there?" So Billy Crystal, not only this was directing debut and he started, but he also produced and co-wrote. So I could tell that this movie, he put a lot of heart and soul into it. But it's just that I feel that from a writing standpoint, it wasn't as strong as it could. This movie had potential to be a really great movie. Many people would think that this movie is underrated, but I get everyone has their own opinion. But I felt that if it were up to me, I would shrink down the movie just a bit shorter because I felt like the movie was a bit too long. In terms of performance, I like Billy Crystal's performance, but I feel that David Paymer's performance was the best one of the cast. But even the movie has its flaws, it does have certain pros about it. Like I said, it's a love letter to comedy. I like the relationship between, Buddy and Stan. I would have liked to see a little bit more between the relationship between Buddy and Buddy's daughter. I think of this movie as more dramatic, somber, than funny. I don't know if that's something that Billy Crystal tried to go for, but I don't think that it's a oh my god great comedy movie. I feel that it's blended, but it's more, I took it more as dramatic than comedic in my opinion. This goes to show you that when you reach fame, you have to do your best. It teaches you that don't don't let your head get too big, because it comes to a point where everything goes away. People don't find you as funny as you once were. And when your ego takes a big hit, you start blaming other people instead of yourself. So this movie goes to show you the past, the present, the rise and fall of Buddy Young, a comedian that has a huge ego, but he becomes a victim of his own success. My review for this movie from 1 through 5, I'll give it a 3.6 out of 5 stars.